How we doing? This is Al and T-Bone here. It's our first attempt at trying to get artifacts on camera and stuff, so if the video's bad, we'll learn. But here's just some of the stuff we found over the last 2 years. This stuff right here is mine. I got some really nice scraping tools up here at the top. And then this big knife right here, my sister actually, she was gonna skip it one day when we were camping, and my dad told her she better not. So it was a pretty good story, and she let me hold on to it. So, and then here's just some of the bigger ones I found. Nothing really big. Here's a really nice point I found my first year. A little bit of the ear missing. As you can see, most field grade points are like that, but it's a really nice point. It's hard to see the flaking in the lighting, but it's nice. Found this one right here on the Wapsipinicon River here in Iowa on a sandbar. It's pretty lucky. Then these other two I found on the same day. We were trying to pull a buddy out of the cornfield. He was buried in the truck, and I ended up walking up on them. And then here's just a few more. If you have any clue what kind of type these would be, let me know. Just post them a video. Here's a few more of your stem points. Nothing spectacular. Like I said, we find most of our points in the field, so it's nothing like Richards or the rest of you guys who post all the time. Here's some more of the heartbreakers, the wish it could have been. This one right here is really cool. I found it up north at a buddy's farm. It's actually right next to Effigy Mounds State Park, and I've had the opportunity of his dad said I can come and look whenever I want. It's got some nice serrations on it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's pretty nice. Anyway, it's broke, so just little bird points I got. Most of them come out of a field, or I mean a cave. There's only one of them I found out in the field. It's second to the top left. I got this really itty bitty one that I found in a cave. It's hard to focus this camera, it's just my phone. But it'll actually fit on the inside of a penny. So it's kind of amazing I even found that. Just a couple little triangle points. Two things. I actually found this point the other day in a field. I don't know if you can see or not, but it looks like it's fluted. Right there, and then the other side's got an indentation as well, where they might have did their down strike. If any of you have a clue what it might be, it'd be sweet if you'd kind of let me know. This side's a little harder to see, but there is a down strike on that as well. I don't know if it's a reworked older point by a newer generation or not, but still pretty cool point. Again, it's hard to see. This camera kind of sucks, but pretty nice. Here's just some of the broken stuff I found. Nothing great, just some tips and some corners and some bases and stuff. Here's a really cool piece of pottery found in a cave. Got a bunch of your, designs and whatnot and imprints. Kind of cool. Found this one today. I had it on my new video. Cleaned up. It's worked and would have been a nice piece, but again, plow got it. So just some broken stuff and wish it could have been. But I'm gonna hand the camera over to T-Bone and let him show you what he's found over the last 2 years.
Alright, here's my collection. Variety of different things. First of all, we got a kind of like a knife here, found in the middle of a Maquoketa River. Pretty lucky, in about 3-4 feet of pretty heavy flowing water there. This one I got in a creek. One side's like really weathered from the stream, I think. The next couple I found in field. Then the rest here in the top row we found in the same cave. This one we found in a different cave, but this one I just found in a field. Tips broken off, probably from a plow. This one, this knife, kind of funny story here. Found in a field. The base I found, Alex found the tip a year later in the same field. It's pretty sweet. Goes together pretty nicely.
A lot like this point here that I showed you before. They're almost kind of the same field too. Came out of the same place.
Pretty sweet. This is another piece of pottery found in a cave. Kind of has a sweet little hole in it. We think it's made from the drill we found in the same cave. It's pretty sweet. The tips just broke. Just barely. But yeah, this pottery's pretty sweet. Some nice texture on it.
It's from the bead.
And we think this Indian bead.
Come out of the same cave most of the points did too.
Some nice texture on the bead too. You can't really see. Anyway,
I want to show them this point here real quick.
Got some other broken ones. And then I got some scrapers over here. And some other different scrapers. Probably flaking that they turn into a scraper. Some tools. Some work tools. Probably a plow or something. This might have been an axe, but who knows? Find in the middle of a field that's been plowed up. Anyway, there's my collection. It's not too much. I think this is my nicest one. Found in the middle of a field. Got some nice color to it. The base is broke. Been a real nice one. But I like that one the most. And the drill, because Alex doesn't have one. Anyway, Alex has some more things to say about his.
Here's a point I found at a new overhang this past spring. And I don't know, I don't have too many old points, but just from what I've seen on the internet and stuff, I thought this point kind of looked old. I don't know if you can see the flaking. I thought maybe somebody could tell me what it could be or if it's actually really old. The one side, actually, if you can see, this camera's pretty bad, but there's some down strike on that one too. Right in there, you can kind of see how it goes up from the base. The other side is not fluted or doesn't seem to be. Maybe it's not old, but I don't know. I just thought it was different than anything I've ever found around our area. Again, we're in northern Iowa, northeast Iowa. We don't find a whole lot of points. We just started here about 2 years ago. We really find most of our stuff in probably about 3 fields. So if you have any idea what any kind or type these points might be, it'd be awesome if you could leave a comment.
And then here's my again. Give you a close up to them. Some are pretty crude, but we're going to keep them. Some kind of artifact. So, anyway, there's our collection. We just wanted to share with you. Hope you liked them. Give us some comments. Thanks.